So the Lord said, I will wipe mankind, whom I have created from the face of the earth, man and animals and the creatures that move along the ground, and the birds of the air, for I am grieved that I have made them. Scary, huh? But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. I really don't know his judgment, the way of he measures. Firstly, I never think Noah is a sharp guy, right? Noah is more like it's kind of, when you're 50, you marry, you got a kids, and then compare with Lamech. Lamech, at least he left some kind of word for him in the history. But Noah, I don't know what kind of people. Also, another thing is to create mankind animals. It's not only God's decision, it's heaven's decision. Because when God said, let us to make man's based on our kind, our likeness. So you totally overthrew, you destroy the company. You just basically, you see the company people you don't like, or you feel like you don't like it, you just totally fire them. But fire them is okay. But you wipe the mankind. Also, what's wrong about those animals? There is nothing wrong about those animals. You regret for the animals. You regret for the birds. It's just like those collateral damage feels like too much, right? So I highly, highly doubt at that point something was wrong. It's totally wrong, because when God wants to destroy everything, everything. So the project from the very far beginning was a pivot, was wrong. Or he realized, because why God can't destroy the fish? He only destroys something above the ground. Is that indicates his capability. Because at the beginning, God's spirit was hovering above the water. So his capability is above water. He can't touch the water. The only thing he's doing to do the water is bless the sea to create more creatures, right? So he has some willing power to play with it, but he cannot completely wipe the things in the water. So either the life resource is deeply underwater, or he has no control for the water. Also right here is why you need to wipe the whole mankind. Why? Those babies, do they have any sins? For babies, they don't think, right? So what's wrong? Why you need to wipe them? That's really bring me a lot of thoughts about very far beginning. Is anything wrong? But why you still want to keep Noah? Because when he said, oh, only Noah was favored by God in his eyes, what's the unique point for Noah? Church always said God has the rights because he created us. I disagree. Just think about it. Your parents bring you to the world, right? Yes, indeed. But do they have the rights to wipe you out without any notice, permission? It's just like even they regretted what they did. Even you are a fully bastard, you so bad, they want to be the judge. They want to They want to do it for the good, for the society. But the problem is they bring you out without your permission. You are the creation of 1 second of erection, right? The 1 second of their high. The purpose of creation is not to create you, it's to make them happy. Then you are the product of this. Then after that, you have your own will. Do they have the right to wipe you out as a individual? I keep thinking the ways of God, he said, oh, I'm regret, I will wipe them out, the mankind, including the animals. What the heck is anything to do with the animals? You create an animal and you let them to be the food. So you have a critical error made it on that day. You made an animal, made it birds, made it human, all those things just totally wrong. That's basically, he said, I made a totally mistake. I'm totally wrong, so I'm gonna wipe them out. Okay, sure. If you wipe all, which means 0 left, right? It's okay. But there is one family he's a favor. He gonna preserve it. He gonna keep it in safe. So that even made me think some conspiracy things. It's coup. It's a heaven's coup. I think God still needs to get the permission or to persuade other gods to agree his global flood plan. In the history, there are many like a flood history. Indian, China, all other like countries, just as you can check, Egyptian, they all have it. The great flood kind of records. So this plan to make a big flood, it definitely kind of like they all like talk to each other secret. I'd rather say secretly. And all gods, they have people saved. They have people they favored. So it's kind of like an under table deal. Okay, so what's the real reason to do the great flood? I think the real reason of this flood is to wipe those giants, most of the giants, to stop sons of gods or heavens keep freely wandering on this earth, use the earth as their backyard, amusement park, or to develop a new culture. They cannot control it. That's what I think. Because after 7 kings, 280,000 years of control or development, they lost control. They cannot control the situation. So they rather just say, wipe them out. But Cruz has no rights to make a decision, right? Only the board. So God, as a board member or project manager who starts as foundation founder, he has the right to make an evaluation. Oh, I made it wrong. From that day, that's totally wrong. I need to reset it. I need to do something. But the other heavens, no, you can't do it. Or, yeah, we agree, but you know what? It's too much because it's a cost. too much. The gene sample, time for them is nothing. Time for them is nothing. They can wait, but the gene sample, they cannot afford have the second gene sample. I think they either run out of the gene sample or there is no more pure gene sample anymore. So they say, just keep one, or let's in the algorithm, any computer algorithm, it's kind of like a large, huge selection, you know, huge like a selection. You basically you wipe all almost all. Then you only have a very small portion you left. Then you start doing things again. So it could be that's a method that they use. But I highly believe it's a coup, because that's the ways God, he regained his power, claim he still has the sovereignty of the earth. He can control it. I create this, I wipe this out, and you guys follow me. He used some kind of reason, some kind of big talk. I think God used, everybody think about the evil, all of them think about evil as a reason to cover his true intention. His true intention is to wipe out those giants, those sons of God offspring. Because I highly believe those heavens, they're afraid of water. Most of them afraid of water, because from the Bible we can see at the beginning they hover above the water, they cannot go under the water. Secondly, God asked water, bless the water, right? Asked the water to create more, and he didn't really do anything about it. Maybe he just throw some gene sample, but he didn't really do it, but he did something above the water, above the ground. So his truly work is actually above the ground. So in order for him to wipe those giants, you need to cover up with a good reason. Kind of I try to wipe everything, reset everything, because everything is bad, you know. Everything is, we go to the wrong direction. So he can do it, and he can get a permission from the board. The board say, okay, since the whole project went wrong, we don't want the wrong project. We don't want a wrong ending, because it won't be a hometown anymore. It might look like at the beginning, but you know what? After 300,000 years, something wrong, or we just need to reset it. So that's the reason he got a permission from the heavens, and he able to use such power, to utilize all kinds of power to reset the Earth project. But right here, he has his own mind. He put Noah as a gene sample, gene bank, right? And it was interestingly, I would say, the whole thing maybe God already thought about it from the very far beginning, because the original Adam family, he separated the Cain and the Abel. He left the Seth, and the Seth family kind of like weak, doing nothing, and made a Cain family. It's really memorable. And think about the Cain just left the tribe, and he can build a city. In ancient time, how difficult to build a city? It's very difficult, and he helped them to build a city. So he let the people, let the heavens believe he's fully dedicated for the Earth project. Also, he kind of like hide the cease that branch, hide them. So he let the king, let everybody, let those guys absorb the attention from the public, from the heavens. So this time when he said, okay, I'm going to destroy everything, oh, I'm so painful. Heaven, everybody understand, oh yeah, and they can care less about Noah. But you know what? He secretly passed the message to Noah again. Again, what he did? He violates the free will again. Because the whole free will is the highest, the principle of the universe. And you can't violate. You let it, just let the universe, let the free will to run the things. But you know what? What he did at the first, oh, you can't touch this, you must die. It's violated free will. Secondly, the serpent things. After serpent, the judgment, same thing. And the king and the brother Abel, the argument, he tempt the free will also. So I highly doubted his capability and his character. When tradition church wants you to just say, read the Bible or understand the Bible, they just want you remember what they were told. They even don't think, they just want to recite the things. But I'd rather think and use your own mind, use your own thoughts, your own eyes to think what's really the God, his character. I never deny the existence of God or gods, but I don't want to accept a fake with a mask, a God with a mask. No, I want to saw his true face. That's the intention I'm decoding the Bible. So I'm keep thinking, why God afraid human so much? From the very far beginning, I noticed he afraid Adam because he only created man. He didn't create women. So he let Adam suffer the loneliness and the sex desire, made Adam frustrated. And when those kind of internal driven force will crush the project, will make Adam go nuts, then he make a woman, right? But when he make a woman, I believe the woman is a part of a, he called it a helper, but I think it's a setup. Because women is the one get the fruit and then let Adam to eat it. So when this happened, God had the full reason to kick them out. Because to put wisdom fruit, the fruit of a good evil, and the life fruit, I don't think it's God's idea. Or I don't think he like us to take it. It's very clearly he warned Adam, don't take it. The day you take it, you must die. So if Adam followed what he said, Adam will be a really good guinea pig, happy pigs, happy pets. But Adam take it. Also, he didn't want Adam take the life fruit because he afraid. He told what? He told the heavens, oh, because they are we created them and we cannot control them. If they take the life fruit, they will become like us, really like us. So we got an internal forever life, right? They don't want to forever life. They want a project, a disposable project, just for 1,000 years or 1,200 years, like a original designed lifespan. I'm keep thinking, what made him treat us this way? What made him violate the free will? He violated the free will, warned Adam, violated the free will, let the women do it, and for the eating, and violated the free will, tempted the Cain. So I just wonder what made him scared. He wants to, it will harm him or damage him. I think with the hypothesis, or the hypothesis of soul, our soul is the product of the spirit and the earth's battle, the battle product. This is it's a unique thing, right? So God, I believe God is scared of those things. He cannot control it. At the very far beginning, Adam's soul, Eve's soul, or Lilith's soul, he cannot control it. So these things are uncertainty for him. And after a couple thousand years, more and more, he just feel he cannot control it. Only thing, those things he called evil. So those souls he wants to destroy. But why he left Noah family? Why? Think the reason is he still wants to take over the earth, the abyss. Also, I think he tried to find a way to convert the soul. Because remember, everything is what? Everything is a frequency, the universe. So what if you let those souls carry the frequency he needs? He wanted, or he planned things to let those frequency, the souls, carry those frequencies. Then it's controllable, right? But the souls back that time, 300,000 years, with many sons of gods, with many gods on earth,